2008, I set out on a spiritual journey so profound and so radical that it changed my perception of reality forever. These are a few of my stories. My postcards from the multiverse. I continued to observe my every thought and zap the low vibrational ones every time they popped up. I was keeping the violet flame burning day and night. One morning I was sitting in my kitchen eating breakfast before leaving for work, and I was thinking about something I'd just read. There are beings living alongside us on Earth that we are unaware of, partly because they exist on a slightly different frequency, but also because modern humans have written them off as ancient superstitions and kiddie tales. We create our own reality, after all. I was reading about fairies and gnomes, elves and dragons. The whole thing seemed a little Harry Potter to me, but I decided to give it my serious consideration. I glanced up from my bowl of cereal, and across the lake, standing in front of a tree, was a little woodsman. He was dressed like George Harrison in his Everything Must Pass period. The long beard, floppy hat, rustic clothes, knee-high boots. I stared at him. The little woodsman stared back. I tilted my head to get a better look at him, but I wasn't able to better distinguish him from the tree. One moment it's George Harrison, and the next it's a tree. I get up and go stand at the window, and the little guy is still there, watching me. I finally go out onto my patio, and the spell was broken. George was gone. That got me thinking about connecting with beings from different realities. I read there was a race of beings willing to meet with us in the waking world if we asked, but would only appear if our request was sincere. The being would appear as a blue humanoid silhouette and would stand in the corner of the room and wait quietly for me to address him. If I experienced anything amiss, I simply asked him to leave, and they would immediately depart. Okay, cool. During a morning meditation, I followed the instructions on how to make contact. But first, I filled myself up with light and unconditional love. Then I put up a protective shield around myself, and I decreed, anyone who presents themselves to me must be of the highest light. And it was so. I sent out my request and went about my day. This was uncharted territory for me. I didn't know what to expect or if it would even happen at all. All day long, I caught myself rushing into rooms, expecting to see a little blue guy hanging out in the corner, but they never showed up. A few nights later, I put in a second request and hit the sack. I had active dreams that night. Nothing dark or heavy, just busy. I remember blurred scenery and snatches of conversation. Then I was awake. I sat up. Standing in the corner of my bedroom was an azure blue humanoid silhouette, quietly waiting for me to say something. So I said, "Holy shit, this shit really works." The being disappeared. I dropped back down in bed, wishing I'd been able to keep my cool.